This is not your typical podcast.
Get ready for adult conversations with bold changers.
Led by two unstoppable hosts with Down syndrome. The Audrey
And Jeremy Show.
What's up, guys? My name is Audrey Plesby from, well, of course, the Audrey and Jeremy Show.
Hello, I am Jimmy Fisher, and we are so happy you are here.
I love it. Thank you guys for having me.
Our guest today is Dale Rhodes. I love him.
No relations to Cody Rose.
No,
No relations to Cody Rose. No.
I thought you were.
Nope.
If you were thinking that, no, it's
I don't
not.
think that. He works with the surf company called Katin, USA, and he loves everything about the ocean.
We all do.
He's been surfing for a long time. He even used to compete professionally. Dale is a volunteer, one of the original board of members of AWOW, where he helps with kids and with kids and families with a special need to get in the ocean, catching waves. Now I'm talking.
Now we're talking.
And have a lot of fun. We are so excited to have him with us today.
Yeah, we are. First question. What does a day in the life of Dale look like?
It's a long day. It's a long day. I'm up at 5:30. Doing some meditation, having my coffee, preparing for the day. So I work for a clothing brand called Katin USA. It's a global brand, and it's been around for 71 years. So I oversee the sales portion of the business. So I'm up early. So I need to deal with accounts in Europe on the East Coast. And so my day starts really early. And then it goes into more coffee. And then I get in the car for an hour and 15-minute drive to the office. And I'm on the phone the whole way to the office. So then when I'm at the office, I'm strategizing for the business, and that ends at about 5 or 6 p.m. And then I drive that hour and a half home, and I'm listening to 80s music the whole way home. Get home, dinner, and bed. And then I step and repeat every single day.
That's cool.
That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. So it's a long day.
It is very long. How long do you surf professionally?
So I had a short surfing career. I had a pretty incredible amateur career, but I was only a pro surfer for a couple years, and then figured out that there was no money to be made as a pro surfer back in those days. This was 100 years ago. So this is in the mid 80s. But after that, I went into working retail and into the business I'm in now. So I've been doing that for like 40 years.
Wow.
That is really cool.
That's pretty cool. That dedication,
Right?
the motivation,
Yeah.
and inspires a lot of people.
You know what it is? That's a great word, dedication. It's like you have to stay consistent. If you want to be great at something, you have to have dedication and consistency, being open-minded and teachable. So I agree.
So, do you have a favorite locations in which of surfing competitions?
Well, I would say surfing in general. I've been around the world a few times, and I would say some of my most favorite locations would be in the Indian Ocean, which is south of Indonesia. There are these little islands called the Mentawais. So they call it the Roaring 40. So that's one favorite place. Tahiti's always been great. Fiji, love Fiji.
I love Fiji.
Yeah, Fiji's been really good. And then really far away, Reunion Island in Madagascar was always a good one. And Nicaragua is one of my favorites. It's close to home. So yeah, so I've had the opportunity to travel to a lot of fun places to surf. Not so much competitively, but like on trips and surf trips with other surfers.
How do you think we can do better as a community within the surfing world?
I think kindness. I think, surfing has become very popular, after COVID. And it's been a bit of a negative movement of people learning how to surf and getting in people's way. And I think we need to have more patience and kindness in surfing. So I think with as the community grows in the surfing world, more, being open-minded and more kind to others.
Yeah. Okay.
What life lesson has a professional surfing taught you?
It's taught me about a lot of travel and different cultures, so if you're just living here, at home, you don't know how other people live in other worlds, There's a lot of third world countries that I've been to, and you see how they live, and you come home and you have a greater respect and appreciation for where we live. We live in one of the greatest countries in the world. So I think learning different cultures, different languages, and being open-minded to, how they live and their aspirations. So that's taught me a lot through humanity and through patience.
Yes, I definitely agree with that, because I think that really taught a lot of different families and kids, and yeah, I think it's very inspiring, because I think that what you just said, Dale, is absolutely true, and I think sometimes it is a life lesson too.
And today we live in a very precarious world. It's a dangerous world. It's a little negative. It's a bit negative world. And, this time is, there's a lot of angst, and people are scared, and, they don't know what to think, and we don't know what's real and what's not. And I think with traveling, you become a little more patient and open-minded to new things. So, I hope our world heals and we become one, because we're not separated. We're all the same folks, so.
Yeah.
Very inspiring. Audrey and I are both served as a board member for a nonprofit. You are a board member for a nonprofit called Walk on Water. What have you learned from being a board member of a nonprofit?
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey for me. I've been with A Walk on Water 13 years. My dear friend, Stephen Littman, who's a co-founder with Pat Notaro of A Walk on Water, they had me to the first event at Hollister Ranch. And, prior to that, I've always been kind of busy with what I'm doing and not really paying attention to the outside world. And after being here for 12 years, it's just neat to see that I can be of service for others, Yeah. And it's nice to work with all the athletes, and give them the experience of the ocean and surfing and building self-esteem. I mean, we've had athletes like yourself. You were maybe 12 or 13, and you came to us and you were quiet and you were in a little bit of a shell. And now look at you. You have a podcast and you're surfing and you're a grown man, married or boyfriend, girlfriend. Are we married or?
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, great.
Want to be married.
And you will be. But here's a great thing. Look at your life, how it's transformed. Both of your lives has it's transformed with A Walk on Water. So we need to have more organizations like A Walk on Water to serve a purpose for humanity. And look what it's done for your life. I mean, I'm blown away that you are just an athlete. Then you started working with us, which is, I mean, you've got to feel really good about yourself, and we're building self-esteem with these young athletes. And now you guys are the senior volunteers at A Walk on Water. And,
that makes more sense why I came on stage.
So it's now you have to pass that on to the younger children that are coming up. So it's changed my life tremendously And I found my spot in life, and it's charity. My very first time that I rode a wave with the young lady, it evoked a deep feeling. And I started crying because I said, this is what I need to be doing. That's what I need to be doing in life, is giving to others. And so when we're on the stage, I'm crying inside when I'm speaking. You're crying out loud, and it's a great thing. It's just a feeling of positive vibes.
Yeah.
Don't cry, you guys. Don't cry.
Oh,
I know it's emotional,
I'm not crying.
I'm not either.
Okay.
When I'm done,
but crying's okay. Crying's okay. I cry a lot.
Good.
Can you describe how it felt to take your first athlete out surfing with a walk-on water?
So again, this young lady, well, first off, I was a little reluctant to come. It was my first time because sometimes the ego tells us, hey, I'm too busy to do this stuff. I've got this, I've got that. And, you know, Stephen and Pat drug me down there. And I'm like, okay, I'm here. Let's do this, you know. And I saw we had like maybe 10 or 11 kids. And so it was like our smallest event, which I think it was one of our first events. And I said, okay, let's go. Let's take this young lady out. So I paddle her out there and I'm like, okay, cool. But right when we caught that wave, I heard a giggle. I heard her giggle. And I started crying because I said, you've been selfish your whole life, worrying about your own things and your own life, but you're giving this young lady an opportunity to catch a wave, and she's enjoying it like it's nobody's business. And that was the first feeling, evoked feeling, that just struck the deepest chord. And I cried that whole day, and I knew at that very moment that I was going to be part of a walk on water for the rest of my life, or as long as it lasts, or, you know, and it's 13 years later. So it was probably one of the most greatest feelings. And I've had those feelings every single time for the last 12 years, 12 events a year, every year. So the feeling never goes away. So it was beautiful.
So, sorry, I'm going to answer that question.
Love that.
Has she ever came back to walk on water and to see you again?
Great question. I don't know that answer, but I can tell you I've seen multiple athletes come back, and they're always kind of gravitating to their favorite surf instructor because they've built that trust, you know, and that bond with them. So that's happened a lot, but I just don't remember if she ever came back. I sure hope she did.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, now what is your question?
My question, okay. What do you hope the kids to feel when they're standing up on the first wave?
I love that question. It's the same feeling I want them to feel that I feel every time I'm up on a wave. So time stands still when you're on a wave, and I'm sure you know that, Jeremy. When you're on a wave, you're really excited, but you're not thinking about bills, the world problems, you know, all the stuff. Like, I got to get home. I've got to do this. Life stands still, and you're riding that wave, and it just evokes that very positive feeling. And I think every athlete that we take surfing feels that as well. So I hope they walk away with that sense of feeling. And not only that, the water is very healing. And not only that is it's healing, I want them to feel the joy of surfing. So Jeremy, as one of our surf athletes, how's your feeling when you're surfing? What do you feel?
I feel good about being out in the water with the lineup, especially seeing new kids surfing, and it's inspiring to see. I think my experience is it's so cool to surf with the people in the lineup, and especially in a walk on water, it just brings me hope that kids are gonna be able to rely on me to just be a part of their community, and especially let them surf on their own sometime, and let's see what they are capable of.
I love that. That's a great answer, and that's the truth. I mean, that's how we all feel as surfers: community, feeling good, positive vibes, and getting out of the water just totally stoked.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you have that feeling.
I do.
Yeah, that's a great feeling.
Now, Audrey, we're going to have to get her out in the water surfing and see what she thinks.
Yeah.
So let me tell you my real surf story.
Okay.
I was 8 when I did my first surfing camp. I was small, so invulnerable. And I was with this really nice mentor that helped me. And let me tell you at the end of the story about that one. I thought when the wave goes under your board, I felt like I was levitating.
Huh.
Did I? No, I did not. When I get out from the ocean, you know how normally in the army or something, when they walk out and they have to like climb, like walk out of the ocean on you.
Yeah.
So it's like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did that when I was 8. I did an army crawl out of the ocean and I said, monster wave, Mom, save me.
Well,
And I was terrified.
you're older now, so we're going to bring.
But that was what, 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah. So.
And then when I was 20, Julie told me about walk on water.
Yeah.
So I tried it. It was fun. Haven't done like a walk on water surfing experience yet. So when I was 20 or 19, okay, I don't remember how old I was, but something like that.
Yeah.
And I did like it. Thought it was fun being in a different environment with some new people I haven't met with, except for Jeremy, because I knew him when I was young. I was still kind of petrified. Honestly, I really didn't tell Jeremy this because I was afraid if I told him that I was still terrified of the ocean, he wouldn't even believe me. And then I started surfing with Tim and Ben, just Ben and Tim, in Doheny. I felt a little bit better, a little bit calmer. Because in Doheny, they also have like small waves, like the kind of waves I like to go on. And I have been in the ocean before, and I love it. Just being the way I enjoy the ocean is getting hit by the waves on my back and having salt water in my face.
It's actually fun, honestly, because
Yeah, it was the best.
it was the best.
I'm not done with my story yet because it's going to get real right now.
Oh, wow.
And then I have been surfing since last year, and I was like, oh my God, okay. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. You opened my new hobby.
Hey.
Now I'm going to come back and volunteer for Walk on Water. I still going to volunteer. I still a little scared to be an athlete, so I'm just going to stick to being a volunteer until I feel comfortable actually coming back in the ocean with other kids, so I can be a surf instructor. And so if I do that, I think I'll be conquering my fear of the deep, deep ocean and the dangerous creatures that can come up and get me.
I love that strategy. I love that. That sounds like a natural progression.
Yeah.
And once you start feeling more confident of the ocean, you'll do it. I mean, we have a lot of kids that are scared in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, they're nervous. They don't know what's out there. So we always tell them that we're always seeing dolphins and mermaids. And it builds a little more like trust and confidence in them. And they get out there.
I love it.
I mean, I do, you know, you want to lower those expectations because the children get a little nervous, but I've experienced once they're out there a couple times, then they're hooked. And people like Jeremy are like ready to go back out again, cut in line. Let's go again. So I'm excited to see that with you.
Yeah. I mean, my progression is kind of good since last year. It was me just laying on the board, and then my partner staring there by myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
How that?
Then I'm gonna try to get my own board, stop following by myself, and be like, Dad, on the ocean or something. But yeah, that's just me being weird right now. But yeah. Yeah, that's my crazy story.
Love it. Great story.
Yeah. How do you want people to remember Walk on Water in 10 years?
Well, we've been around 13 years, so there's been a great response of that, with a lot of families. We deal with about 1,500 families. And in the last 13 years, it's changed their lives. It has changed their lives tenfold. So the athletes are older, more self-confident, love the lifestyle of surfing and the water. So I hope that we can continue celebrating what we do and, being that platform of the next generation, the next 10 to 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's not only just a walk on water, there's other organizations that are popping up, which is awesome. We need more of them. It's bringing everyone out and shining a light on you guys, on what you guys do. And then it's cultivating you guys into doing podcasts and running businesses and organizations and, charities. So, I think that would be my end goal.
The surf brand Katin USA has been around since 1954. What do you love most about working for a surf brand like Katin?
Well, it's conducive to my lifestyle. So I'm a surfer working for a surf brand, and I get to travel a lot of great places, surf, and then work with other people. So the brand lives in about 2,000 different locations globally. So no day's the same. It's always different. It's different celebratory days with retailers and, the ups and downs. So, I get to deal with a lot of different folks and provide a great brand for a lot of different retailers. So, yeah, it's fun. And it's nice to have a brand that's been around 71 years.
As the vice president of sales for Katin, am I saying it right?
You're saying it correctly.
Okay, good. What do you find makes them different from other surf brands?
Well, I think like storytelling. No one has a story like Katin. So Walter and Nancy Katin were boat cover makers in the Huntington Harbor. They made nylon boat covers. And then a couple surfers asked them if they can build them a board short. And they never built a board short, but they made one. And it took hold and it transformed that whole community into, people coming there buying board shorts from the Katin shop. They were surfing in the 50s. They were surfing in cutoff jeans. And so it was like not very good to surf in, lots of rashing. And then so the nylon board short transcended into like the next generation. So that's what differentiates us from everyone else. Storytelling, been around. We were the first brand to build a board short. A lot of people were building board shorts at home, and mom was a seamstress, et cetera, but that's what sets us apart from all the other brands.
Very inspiring.
Cool. Very cool.
Very awesome.
Very legitly cool.
How was your daughter influence your view of surfing and giving back?
This is where I can cry right now. So I have a 24-year-old daughter, and she's been in charity as long as I have. So she worked for National Geographic, and she would travel the world doing like charity with them. She made the cover of National Geographic, which she didn't tell me because she was so humble. And I happened to see the magazine in her on the cover with her team in Fiji building storm centers.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
It was
pretty
like,
awesome.
it was crazy. And then she's done the painted turtle. She's done a lot of charity, and then she's done a lot of a walk on water. So it's neat to see like your child doing great things for humanity and others, because like I was saying, in a world that's so precarious, we need all of us to chip in and do great things for others. So, and she surfs, and she's been surfing since she's been a year old. I took her to Fiji when she was a year old, when I was working for another surf brand, got her in the water, dunked her in the ocean. She loved it. And when I got back, we took her out with a life vest like you guys get when you're surfing with us, and showed her the life of surfing, and she still surfs today. So she's a huge influence on me.
And that's awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
You've worked across businesses creatively and community service. How do you decide what's truly worth your time and energy?
Meaningfulness, doing things that are meaningful, picking projects that I have time to do. And so I like to stick to things that are meaningful to me to get involved with, meaning charity, work, personal life.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. What does inclusion mean to you on a personal level, not just through a word, but as a daily practice?
So this is where I don't like exclusiveness. Inclusive, we all should be inclusive. We are bound by one, all of us, and again, today the world's a little precarious, and there's a lot of divide, and we need to come together as we're all humans with two eyes, a heart, same working functions. We're just same people, same mind. So, I think we all should be very inclusive in our thought process, our career, personal, and I hope that we all can become more inclusive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
If you teach the whole world one thing of your life experience, what would it be?
Being open-minded and teachable, and being kind and giving. I found when I started giving 13 years ago to this charity, it took my mind off of my ego and myself and how much money can I make? What car am I going to buy? Like, when we can take our mind off of ego, self, then that's when we become better people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, so after every podcasting we have done, we do some random, a bit open-ended questions. Would you, the guest, Dale, want to answer this question?
Well, three of us. For all three of us to answer.
Yeah.
Should I read it out loud?
Yeah.
I probably should, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be good at podcaster, huh? Asking the question, what's a hobby or interest you have that has absolutely nothing to do with your current work or lifestyle, but you are dying to try?
Scuba diving.
I mean,
Scuba diving and cliff diving.
really?
Yes.
So I did the skydiving out of a plane.
Yeah.
I did it once on my birthday, my 40th birthday.
Ooh.
Scared to
Nice.
death.
Did
And when I got
make
to
it?
the ground, I made it. Obviously, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay,
But
good.
when I got to the ground, I kissed the ground and said, I'll never do it again. I'm pretty boring, to be honest. I'm very one-dimensional. It's like surfing, work, and family, but
Yeah.
one thing I'd like to do maybe is play tennis, learn how to play tennis.
No,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. That's not very
I
adventurous.
did, yeah.
But-
Me and Jimmy used to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we could probably teach you.
Yeah.
Perfect. What's your thoughts
To
on
die
this?
for the thing to do. Two things. One is skydiving because I've never done it.
What? It's exhilarating. It's stressful. But when you jump, it's out of your hands.
And
Yeah.
you get to screw your head off.
It's out of your
And
hands.
that's how you do it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a one and done for me. But okay, so skydiving.
And maybe snowboarding.
Oh,
Yeah.
love snowboarding. Snowboarding's like surfing.
Yeah.
Same kind of feeling.
Yeah, same kind of thing. Except you're on top of a mountain and you go down fast with the wind,
That sounds pretty cool.
exhilarations, in the snow.
I guess it sounds cool.
So I have something for you guys.
Yeah.
I have a little gift, a
Yay.
little treat. Can I go grab it?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Part of the awesome podcast.
Yeah.
So I have a little gift bag here. His and hers Katin sweatshirt.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Look at
Okay.
that.
I like the back.
Okay.
The back looks cool.
Okay, so I'm going to let the boss choose first, and then you'll choose. Well, you won't have a choice. You're going to get what I have left.
Yeah.
So we have it in the heather, and we have it in the black.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
I'm going to let Jimmy pick.
That is so sweet of you.
Can I do that black?
You're going to do the black. I knew you were going to do
I
the
knew you
black.
were going to do the black.
So here you go.
Very nice.
There you go.
Okay.
And then we got Ben. We got Ben something too.
Ooh, then we had also
Ben,
We got
you need to
Ben.
come here too.
We got Ben a little treat. So on behalf of the Katin brand, I'm really excited that you guys are going to be wearing our sweatshirts. So
Yeah, this is so. Oh, almost dropped it. Look at this. Can't wait to wear this tomorrow. After surfing, I'm definitely wearing this.
I'm really proud of you folks. You guys are doing big
Yeah.
things. You're showing everyone that anything is possible, and I'm super proud. And I'm very honored to be here. You know, secretly I've been watching your podcast. I'm like, wow, that would be kind of cool to be on. And you know, and then I got the call, and you have no idea how excited I was. So I hope I didn't flub it up for you guys.
No, you didn't.
You did. That's how much we love you.
Yes, thank you so
And thank
much for coming.
Yes. Thank
Taking
you
your time out of your day just to come and talk to us too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for your time and your energy to come. Because I really love your energy.
I love it. And we'll see you. You know, the events start up again in March. So Walk on Water
Oh,
Sweet.
starts up in March.
okay. I'm curious.
So we have
Okay, I'm curious.
we have the new 2026 schedule.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we have a lot of really cool locations, and
Okay,
then
what's the
even
date?
we have the Rebel Surf Park in Arizona locked in.
Oh, yeah.
I think
cool.
I think that's in October. So Walk on Water is ready to roll again, and we're excited to have you folks back.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to ask this because I'm curious.
Okay.
What dates in March are you starting?
So I don't have it in front of me, but the schedule will be released here shortly. Why? What's going on in March?
My birthday,
Oh, what's the date?
March 29th.
March 29th. Okay. Well, we're going to have to have
Sunday.
we're going to have that first event dedicated to you for your birthday.
Hey.
I love that. Awesome.
Oh, and fourth or fifth year of our anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh,
A fourth.
and then
Thank you. Yeah, it was the fourth.
you know
Yeah.
what'd be neat? It'd be neat if you proposed at the first event of the
Oh,
year.
I didn't even thought of that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
That would
Out
be
of the
fun.
beach.
How apropos would that be?
That would be so fun.
That'd be great.
It's fun, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So how can we find you?
So on social media, you can find me at Dollywood. And then you can really find me in person at the Walk on Water events. Yes. I'm not a big social media person, but
Really?
Limits it.
you know what happens when you get older? You're less important. You guys are the most important people on Instagram, so they should be following you.
Yeah.
Yeah.